What's up, Mario from Xtreme. Today I'm going to be carrying on with the bike build. This is the first day of isolation. Stuart's been finding it hard. You know what these young'uns are like. Don't want to do what they're told, only care about themselves. But I've said he can work with me today as long as he maintains his distance. So the plan for today is going to be to get the engine back in, get the clamps and forks back on, get the wheels on, and drop this thing on the floor. So, and then once I've got the wheel mounted exactly central, I can then check the chain. Check the chain's going to clear everything, check we've got a nice straight line running from the rear sprocket to the front sprocket. And then the bit I'm most looking forward to is obviously just dropping it on the floor and seeing what it looks like. 2 meters, you. So first thing I'm going to do is get the wheel in and get my measurements to make the spacers, and then we can bolt that in. Alright, so I've taken some measurements from basically inside of there to the flat, and then the flat to the outside of the frame. So we've got quite a big spacer on one side and a small one on the other. 52 by 28, so 52 mil long. 28 is the diameter. These rubber seals, they'll tell you on there what size your bushing needs to be. These are completely mullered because of the spacer someone else had used, but I've got some new rubber seals coming. So we get the engine in now. I'm going to build it all up on here on this corner. Once the engine's in, it will hold the weight. We can get the forks on, bolt the wheel in. Alright, so I've got the wheel sat exactly central to the frame. I can already see an issue, which if you eyeball like straight in line with this gear, so look down the edge of that, just so you know you're flat, you can see that that it doesn't line up with the drive sprocket. So this rear sprocket wants to be where that line is that I've marked, just on there, about 10 mil further in. Ideally, to be honest, you can get a bit away with a bit of misalignment between the two sprockets and it not cause an issue. Over a chain that long, that might not even be an issue. But the other problem I've got is that this sprocket with the chain on it is going to be very close to this, so I don't want to recess this anymore, but I am going to have to bring this slot up a little bit further. I'm going to need to bring that up to about there to make the chain clear. So by moving this over, I'm gonna mean that I'm definitely not gonna have to take any off this, because I don't want to reduce that anymore. Just snip this, take this bit out of here, and same down here. Put your mask back on. Let's wheel her outside in the daylight. Alright, so next video I'm going to look at moving this sprocket inboard and getting the chain on and making sure that that has clearance for everything. Don't even think about it. I know there's going to be some people saying I'm not taking this seriously and shouldn't be making jokes about the current situation, and I am taking this seriously, but I think in times like these, if you can get a laugh out of someone, it's not a bad thing. Me personally, when it hits the fan, I like to turn to the Bible, particularly page 281, chapter 9, appendix A, the 10 Commandments. Number 3 is particularly appropriate for these times. Honour the greybeards. They are the keepers of the flame and have much to teach. Couldn't agree more with that. So I think we should be, looking out for the oldies. That's going to be it for this one. Cheers for watching. See you on the next one. All you had to do was stay in. I told you this would happen.